Welcome to News from the States, where we bring you reports on key developments across Nigeria's 36 states. I am Sahid Aribisala. We start off in Ogun State, where the new Awujale of Ijebuland is expected to emerge within a month, as the Fasegbua family has presented 95 aspirants. The head of the family, Lateef Owoyemi, revealed this during the nomination process held at BC Rodipe Hall, GRA Ijebu-Ode. Kazim Olowe has more.
A total of 95 aspirants comprising 94 princes and 1 princess from the Fasegbua ruling house of Ijebu-Ode have emerged as contenders for the vacant Awujale Stool in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. The aspirants emerged on Monday during a nomination meeting of the ruling house presided over by the chairman of Fasegbua ruling house, Lateef Owoyemi, alongside his deputy Adedokun Ajidagba and the vice chairman Fasi Yusuf. Officials of Ijebu-Ode local government, including the secretary, attended as observers during the process, while family members took turns to nominate aspirants.
Hereby nominate Otunba Abdulateef Owoyemi for the position of Awujale.
I, Otunba Abdulateef Owoyemi, I hereby support the nomination of Otunba Abdulateef Owoyemi.
The chairman of the ruling house said the screening committee will review the list and forward eligible candidates to the kingmakers, who will then select one candidate and transmit the nomination to the government.
Very, very easy, very, very straightforward, and very, very transparent. And nobody has been excluded who should have been there. The next thing now is to hand over a list of candidates to the kingmakers. They will then meet and then proceed to appoint a king for all of us.
He expressed confidence that the kingmakers will choose a candidate divinely destined for the throne, adding that a new Awujale should emerge within a month.
Like the sacrifices on Thursday, we consult everything and we know what kind of person they are going to select by the grace of Almighty God.
He also confirmed that all aspirants had signed an undertaking to accept the outcome of the selection process. The Awujale Stool became vacant in July 2025 following the death of Sikiru Adetono, who died at the age of 91 after a historic 65-year reign. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Ijebu-Ode.
Kazim Olowe joins me now on the news from the state. Kazim, let's begin with what appears to be a twist of some sort, because many who are not really in tune with the process in Ijebuland would also be wondering. In that report, you mentioned 94 princes and 1 princess. Tell us about that. It appears to be a twist of some sort. The fact that we have a princess coming into the scheme of things. Is that how it has been over the years?
Well, thank you. Let me quickly give a kind of background to the stool of Awujale. Awujale is the paramount ruler. That whoever occupies that position of Awujale will be the paramount ruler of Ijebuland. The monarch will not be the only traditional ruler presiding over the Ijebu-Ode town, but will be the major authority at Ijebuland. And in Ogun State, we have 4 paramount rulers talking about the Awujale of Ijebuland, the Alake of Egbaland, the Olu of Ilaro, and the Akaribu of Remoland. So back to Ijebu-Ode now. It has been in the tradition of Ijebu. They've had Awujale, female Awujale in the past. According to the history of the land, I'm aware that there was a particular Oba Gadegun who occupied this position of Awujale of Ijebuland around 1644. There was also another one, that's Oba Rukoye. That one happened to be the Awujale in charge of Ijebuland in 1749. So it means that according to the history of the land, we've had female Awujale in the past. But coming to the current one now, there was a particular candidate, a princess, who is also trying to become the next Awujale to also succeed Oba Sikiru Adetono. Now, we have 95 of them that have been submitted from the Fasegbua royal family. In that town, they used to rotate that title. There were 4 major royal families, and that is talking about the Anikinaya. That's the royal family that produced the former Awujale, the one that's Obasikiru Adetono. And then we now have the Fusegbuwa. Aside from that, we have Fidipote and Wilegbuwa. So now it is the turn of Fusegbuwa, and Fusegbuwa will have to look within the units, because aside from the major name, they will have units, and Fusegbuwa to pick candidates from within Fusegbuwa families. All the units will produce candidates, and they must be sponsored. According to the report, you will see that they were sponsored by their family members. Aside from the fact that they picked forms, they were sponsored by candidates within the family, and then their names will be written down for onward transmission to the kingmaker. So now the 95 of them, they've been submitted. It is now left for the kingmakers to look inward, look at different qualities before coming up with a major nominee that will be presented to the state government for ratification, for approval. But as it is now, the whole of Ijebuland is peaceful, and of course, the candidates they are optimistic that they will be selected. You know, all of them, they are eminently qualified because they are princes and of course a princess who is participating in this exercise. But before I should let you know that the state government issued a press statement yesterday through the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs to, of course, douse the tension and, of course, call the attention of candidates to the fact that you are a candidate, you shouldn't parade yourself to be the Awujale candidate. That the state government is, the state is not trying to force anybody. Due process will be followed in ensuring that they produce the next Awujale.
Kazim, let's leave it at that. Due process to be followed, and of course, we'll keep tabs with you for the next 1 month to see what updates as regards the stool of the Awujale right there in Ojebode. Thank you.